Okay, so here I am on the 10th floor balcony of my current month-long condo stay here in Chiang Mai, over by the Maya Center across the way here in the hillside condos. So this is my first time since landing in Thailand that I'm actually staying in a place for an extended period of time. The first little over 2 months since I got here on July 10th is pretty much just been hotel after hotel after hotel. So a week here, a week there, 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there, something like that. So far I've, made all the rounds from Bangkok. Obviously, that's where the big airport is. Almost everybody lands there. Chiang Mai up here in the north, second largest city in Thailand, but also way up in the mountains, and a lot of beautiful scenery around here, a lot of cool things to do out on the outskirts, often to the land on the outside. But the city itself also has a lot of amazing stuff going on. Down south, I've headed down to Phuket for a week. Got my scuba certification out there, along with a nice ear infection, and in fact a little bit of my left ear here is still healing from that, which sucks. So I don't know when I'm going to scuba again, but I can't wait. So yeah, got that done. Then went over to Koh Lanta, which is a lovely, beautiful island on the far south, south of Krabi, which Krabi and Ao Nang is another place that I stayed last time I was in Thailand. All of that area I love. I love the beaches. I love the more chill area of Koh Lanta, where it's just laid back, a little less bustling, where Phuket has a lot of fun touristy things, and it is fun, believe me. But Koh Lanta, super chill, lots to do out there as far as just roaming around and adventuring and stuff and seeing the different beaches. And then, been some other places like Surat Thani, Luek, the last time I was here, and so many airports. This year I've been to more airports and been on more planes than I have anywhere literally in my entire life. So that has become a whole thing. Aside from the fact that I brought enough luggage, including video equipment, in my luggage to last for 6 months. So every time I hop on a little plane, I have to pay double the ticket price to go somewhere, because the luggage weight costs as much as the ticket. Anyways, that's a total side note. So right now, just wrapped up that first 2 months, met interesting people at every stop along the way. My goal here was to meet people and to make contacts and figure out like a way to stay here longer. I don't have any real desire to go back to the United States at all. Maybe sometime in the future in the right situation, who knows, some amazing dream job, sure, maybe I'll give it a shot for a while, at least until I saved up enough money to come back and do Thailand long term. But there's really a lot of cool options once you get, over 50 or something over here. You can get a retirement visa and things like that. But aside from that, I've still got some years to go until then. So that's one of the realities of this modern world we live in, is all the borders and stuff. Every country has different visa things going on, and you have to abide by those rules, or else you'll get, booted from said particular country, or get some sort of fines, or who knows what. So in Thailand, there's all these different visas for different reasons that you can get, but you have to abide by the rules of those specific visas. And, a lot of that probably has to do with the fact that it's such a wonderful, beautiful place with beautiful landscape and great people, and people from all over the world are traveling here every single year. And I bet you many of those people would just stay here if they could, just without any, any other need for enticement. So for me personally, in the next couple months, I've still got like almost 4 months left on my tourist visa, and of course I can extend that a couple more times, so maybe I have like 6 months left as long as I play the timing right. But I need to figure out a long-term plan. So there's a few new things, like this new DTV Destination Thailand visa, which allows for people like me. I already qualify for it. freelance people that, you know, can make a living from the United States or something and have a certain amount of money in your bank account, and you can get a 5-year visa that you can stay 180 days at a time and then renew it once a year. So almost basically a year at a time with one renewal, and then you can leave and come as many times as you want. It's really a nice visa as long as you're not getting employment in Thailand from a Thai company, right? So that's one option. Another option is to start a business. There's various ways of doing that. I'd have to find a Thai partner for most situations. There's other situations if you have, you know, a large amount of money and you can start like a real business, but I'm much more of a solo freelancer type of person. So the financial requirements to get some of those are probably outside of the league for me, unless I was able to find like a small, cool business to start with a Thai partner. And there are things I could afford to do, but that's only going to happen if I find somebody to do that with. And then there's stuff like the education visa. So I could definitely go to Thai language school, which I want to do anyways, and then also I could go to a cooking school or a Muay Thai school or something. They call these things soft power. It just basically means that it entices people to come to Thailand based on, you know, based on those particular skills. Anyways, those particular things are something I could do. And like, let's say for example, I go and sign up for a education visa for learning Thai language. It's you know, you get these individual 3-month stints, so you have to come back and you know, renew your visa every 3 months or check in or something like that. But as long as you're keeping up with the school and doing all that, then you're actually a-okay, and you can pretty much go for like a year, and then you have to reset for the next year. I don't know all the details yet until I actually sign up for one of those, but that is an option. Now the only issue with that option is that you can't work here or anything on that option, so I'd pretty much just be spending money, which is what I'm already doing anyways, is just spending money. But I could sign up for a year-long lease somewhere and save a whole lot of money and chill and lay low. That being said, that's kind of hard because I still need to be, you know, storing away money for, you know, later in life and stuff. So just spending money and doing that probably would be okay for a year. And then by the end of that year, I'd probably know the Thai language pretty well. And there might be more options that come from that. So we'll see. That's definitely a thing. So yeah, generally speaking, that's kind of where I'm at right now after a little over 2 months in Thailand. The place is wonderful. I've had so much of an opportunity to see all over. In fact, I've sort of become, you know, I feel like I'm actually knowledgeable about what Thailand's about, and I still have a lot more to see, trust me. I mean, I'm not saying I'm an expert, but now I've sort of got the gist of how it is to be, you know, out in places like Koh Lanta, way out in the middle of nowhere, Surat Thani, Luek and stuff, and then also Bangkok, one of the bigger cities on the planet, Chiang Mai way up here, and things in between. Really so much to see, and the culture and the people and stuff. It's so much better. I mean, that, all things aside, like right now, I'm currently in this phase where I just got a 30-day lease, and I'm just gonna start, for this chapter of my visa, I'm just gonna like live like a local, you know, basically just shopping local. I rented a scooter. I started the gym the other day, and I'm just chilling, you know, laying low and just living like you would live a day-to-day instead of like as a tourist. And even living in that day-to-day, which is not very much different than the United States as far as just what you do each day. You know, you come home, you get on your computer, you do your stuff, you maybe go to an event, you go shopping, you know, do what you would do anywhere on the planet. But the difference being that, you know, here in Thailand, I'm not constantly being worried about some a-hole coming up and trying to, you know, cause trouble. The people are very chill, just culturally in general. Everybody's very cordial and accommodating and stuff. In fact, sometimes surprisingly so. So if you're from the United States, you're not used to that because everybody wants to be a hard ass and be an asshole and all that in the United States, and it's just so dumb and unnecessary. But out here, it's mostly not like that. Sure, you might have pockets of that. Nowhere's perfect. I mean, anywhere on the planet, you're going to have a little bit of people that are jerks. But here, overwhelmingly, the general culture is to be chill and cool with stuff. Just even, for instance, signing up for a lease, you don't have to go and prove your background and get a credit score look and get your bank accounts all looked through and all that stuff. Like if you're signing a lease, you bring your money, you sign your lease and your deposit, and that's pretty much it. And you have to look out for yourself, and then if you fuck up, then you're out of there, and that's about it. So anyways, there is lots more to explore about this place. I want to be proactive about meeting more people, seeing what I can do for a living in the long run. Definitely, 100%, if you see this and you're in the United States and you need like remote video editing, I mean, I've been in the video world for 18 years professionally, and man, I can edit like no other, and I am definitely looking for consistent editing clients, video editing from the United States that I can do regularly. Definitely hit me up on that. Guys, I mean, I can't say that enough. That will help me accomplish my goals here, probably more than anything else. Hey, if you know me and you've known me in the past and stuff, and you want to come out and visit Thailand, now I'm almost like your ambassador. I've learned enough about the place and learned the ins and outs of traveling back and forth to give you at least some advice and some guidance on, where to start, what are some of the common things that you might run into and things like that, and some of the amazing places that you could check out. And of course, if you come and visit, hit me up and we can go check out some places together. I'd absolutely love some people to make some videos with. Speaking of videos, I've been working on my YouTube channel, and I've got several on there from my visit here, but there's actually more that I've shot that I have not edited because it's just simply so hard to sit down solo and just only concentrate on that. Like, I have many videos of different experiences that I have not put out on my YouTube channel, but it would motivate me a lot more if I had people going along for the journey. It just gives my brain something more of a challenge than just myself. And hopefully I'll find people like that here in Thailand as well. But certainly if anybody comes out to visit, obviously that's going to be one of the #1 things is going out and recording some of our adventures. Basically, that's just my quick little update after 2 months in Thailand. Been enjoying this lovely view from the 10th floor balcony here in Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai's pretty chill, second largest city in Thailand, but it's got this great culture of just, there's the whole thing about digital nomads, and it's a college town and stuff like that. So there's things like coffee shops and great markets and things like that all over town. And it has a normal like suburban area, and you can go to places that are kind of like grocery stores, that the equivalent of Walmart or Home Depot and stuff. The same type of thing they have there. They've got their version here of all of that kind of stuff too. So, if you're used to that type of lifestyle of the suburbia, they've got it out on the edges here as much as they've got the mountains and the city. So, all right, guys. Anyways, aside from all that, yeah, keep me posted. Hit me up with any questions, or if you've got any needs. I'm here, and I'll keep on chugging. So, so definitely drop me a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed for some reason already. And hey, we'll see you on the next video.